Welcome to 5 Points of Articulation, where I review action figures and then articulate 5 points to help you decide if you want to add that figure to your collection. The 5 points I discuss are packaging, presentation, posability, playability, and price. I'm Jason, and I'm back to continue my look at the Marvel Legends Stilt-Man wave. Truth be told, I did take a little bit of a break to look at some other figures, and then I hurt my knee and was kind of out of commission for a few days, so sorry to be gone so long. I also want to take a moment to apologize if the sound quality seems to fluctuate from episode to episode. This is still a pretty new channel, and I'm still kind of figuring all the technology out, so please do bear with me, I'll get there eventually. But for now, we're going to get back into the wave with a look at the Hand Ninja. This is the one I've been looking forward to the least. Will going into the figure review with a negative opinion affect the outcome? Well, only one way to find out. Let's take it over the review station and dig in. Taking a look at the packaging, we can see everything that the Hand Ninja comes with. And just like Frogman, we can also see that this isn't specific to any one series. This is just, in general, Marvel, the Hand Ninja. You know, adding the is kind of weird in this situation since there are technically lots of them. Hand Ninja on one side, Hand Ninja on the other, and Hand Ninja on the back. Skilled in martial arts and espionage, the ninjas of the hand are a force to be reckoned with. And of course, here are all the other figures in the wave that you need to build Stilt-Man. I only just now realized that the Into the Spider-Verse figures have their own separate color. Getting him out of the box, we can see that his bubble actually has a couple of layers. And unlike Spider-Gwen and Miles, this backer card doesn't come out. Nice, simple kind of cityscape background, though. Kind of reminds me of Batman the Animated Series. Considering I've given all the other boxes in the series 1 whole point, there's no reason to think I'm not going to do so now, so for packaging, 1 whole point. Moving on to presentation, we can see that the Hand Ninja stands at 6.5 inches, and that his head sculpt is absolutely awful. After raving about Miles and Gwen and Frogman, this is such a step down. I mean, you just look at the box and you see this, mean, angry, creepy face. And then you look at the actual figure with these big bushy eyebrows, and you can also see like the wrinkles underneath, and he doesn't look scary or mean, he just looks like somebody's grandpa. I really just don't know how this happened. That being said, I do like that the mask is a different color than the hood. It does at least kind of give some contrast. And as far as I can tell, this is absolutely 100% a new sculpt. There's some really nice detailing in the forearms and the wrinkles. I absolutely love the belt. Not only are there a lot of different layers to it, but this texturing is fantastic. Nice sheath slung over his shoulder with some really great texturing on the strap. And I also like the ninja boots with the 2 toes. Really nice detailing on the boots. And the bottoms of those boots do have peg holes. That being said, in addition to the face sculpt, there is one other thing I really dislike about the presentation of this figure. This absolutely hideous diaphragm cut. Why would you do that? Now, I haven't reviewed this Kang yet, so I'm not going to pop him out of the package, but I know that they were able to solve the problem of the big bulky shirt by giving him a ball joint for his waist instead of a swivel hinge. This horrible cut just breaking up the sculpt is completely unacceptable. This is the kind of thing I expect out of Diamond Select, not a Marvel Legend. But on the other hand, they did give us a completely new sculpt, and for the most part it does look nice. There's nice texturing, I like the dark red accents, and there is in general a lot to like, so I don't want to be too harsh, but for presentation, I am giving the Hand Ninja half a point. Moving on to posability, the Hand Ninja's head is on a ball joint and a disc hinge. Can twist him all the way around. The hood does get in the way of him looking up, but he can do a great job of lowering his face in shame over that hideous head sculpt. Arms go up just a little bit above 90 degrees, and in addition to bicep swivel, he also has butterfly joints. Really great double jointed elbows, and swivel hinge wrists that go this much up and this much down. Nothing at the waist obviously, but this diaphragm joint that I hate so much does allow him to twist side to side. He can tilt that way, arch back that far, and hunch over that far. Again, not nearly enough to justify this hideous cut. I wasn't able to balance him on 1 foot, but he is able to kick out that far, which considering the bottom of his gi isn't that bad. Good thigh cut, pretty decent double jointed knee, some boot cut, and of course fantastic ankle articulation. I was really surprised with the range of movement in his legs because of the bottom of his gi, and those butterfly joints are a really nice touch. It may surprise you considering how much I complained, but for posability, the Hand Ninja gets 1 whole point. And honestly, if a ninja doesn't get 1 point for posability, you know something is wrong. Moving on to playability, and the Hand Ninja comes incredibly well packed. In addition to legs and a base for Stilt-Man, he comes with a couple of extra hands, a pair of scythes, and a katana. The scythes fit in his hand great and are a very nice addition, and thanks to those butterfly joints he has no problem holding the katana with both hands. And of course it also fits perfectly in this sheath. And swapping out those hands, he is perfectly ready for a battle stance. Of course, playability is more than just accessories, it's also about how well your figure plays with others. Here's the Hand Ninja next to the only Marvel Legend Daredevil I have, which is of course the armored retro look. I feel like the Hand Ninja is a little bit tall, but maybe that's just because of the hood. And hey, so long as we're talking about Daredevil, let's throw in Frogman. And one nice thing about this figure is that if you wanted to, you could definitely just use him as a more generic ninja. I have him here with Batman and Ra's al Ghul. He makes a great addition to the League of Assassins. But the one comparison I really wanted to make was Shang-Chi. These two go Double header! These two not only look great together, but there's also a lot of opportunities for swapping parts. Swapping the heads, for example, gives you a whole new look for Shang-Chi. And I'm pretty surprised, but the red of his bandana and the red of this gi match up pretty well. And if you have the Shang-Chi, you can also swap out all of his different hands. And he has a lot of different hands for different fighting poses. Honestly, between the accessories, the different lines you can put him with, and also the parts you can swap, the playability of the Hand Ninja is through the roof. He definitely gets 1 whole point. This leaves us with nothing left to discuss but the price. All this plus the army building potential. For $20 to $25, it's a fantastic value. For price, he gets 1 whole point for a grand total of 4.5 out of 5. I went into this review wanting to not like this figure. I still don't like the head and I still don't like the diaphragm, but the versatility, the posability, and the value for this really great army builder really won me over. Not gonna lie, it even kind of tempts me to go out and get a couple more. He's a really fun figure and you can put him with just about any 6-inch collection you've got. Only 2 more figures before we get to Stilt-Man himself. Come back next time for a look at the Prowler. In the meantime, check out one of the other reviews on my channel. And while you're at it, if you enjoyed this content, please like, share, subscribe to all the YouTube rigmarole. And don't forget to follow me on our new Facebook page. I'll be back again real soon, but until then, have fun.